We here at Perched on the Top Rope would like to send our thoughts and condolences to the friends and family of Terry Funk and also Windham Rotunda, formerly known as Bray Wyatt. May you both rest in peace. Please stand by for a 10-bell salute followed by a tribute to both men.
The WWE family is saddened to learn of the passing of one of the most iconic figures in sports entertainment, WWE Hall of Famer Terry Funk.
I didn't want to be president. I didn't want to be anything. I knew what I wanted to be since I could walk. I wanted to wrestle.
Born into a wrestling family, Terry Funk burst onto the scene with his brother Dory Funk Jr. as part of their father's homegrown promotion in Amarillo, Texas.
The Funks are legends. I've always looked up to Terry Funk. I love watching him work in the ring. I love the unpredictability.
Unbelievable work ethic, and Terry Funk was a great performer. I learned a lot from Terry Funk.
Terry's rugged, no-nonsense style captivated the NWA audience, catapulting him to great success.
Terry Funk has just achieved the NWA World Heavyweight Championship.
I'm going to go ahead and prove to you people that I will be the finest champion that this world has ever seen.
Terry's popularity captured the attention of Hollywood.
You're a dead man. There is just one of me.
Terry would continue to captivate audiences all around the globe.
I am middle-aged and crazy like a fox.
Making an impact in WCW, ECW, and WWE, where his matches with WWE Hall of Famer Mick Foley would pioneer the hardcore style.
Terry was ahead of his time in the sense that he did things that nobody ever did before.
These former foes would then go on to join forces, reaching ultimate triumph at WrestleMania 14.
Terry Funk, Cactus Jack are the new tag team champions.
Terry Funk is one of the nicest guys, one of the kindest guys. I feel fortunate. He had a way of bringing out the best in me.
In 2009, alongside his brother Dory Funk Jr., Terry would take his rightful place in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Before it was fashionable to call ourselves ECW, Terry Funk was extreme.
I want to thank you so much. You make an old man feel good. Thank you.
I'm going to go on record as saying, in my own personal opinion, Terry Funk's the greatest superstar of all time.
A 5-decade career that may never be replicated. Terry's tireless dedication left an indelible mark on the sports entertainment world. The WWE family will remember Terry Funk as a family man, a fearless entertainer, and an unforgettable pioneer.
We love you guys. We love you.
I grew up in South Central Louisiana. Abigail rescued me and my brothers and sisters. She told us, beware the man in the woods, for he is real, and he is the eater. Don't you understand, Bray? You are the man in the woods.
My name is Bray Wyatt.
See
Am I? Followers. I have only brothers and sisters, all in the name of cause. People are sheep. They can't lead themselves. They need to be led. This is not the beginning. It's the end. That I will never truly be alone. She said, you'll have the spirit by your side, boy. The devil made me do it.
The era of Wyatt is here.
Open your ears and I will sing you a beautiful melody. Open your eyes.
The world is a very scary place. The ones who are meant to protect you are the ones that you should fear most. I'm born again in her ashes. A spirit that represents who we truly are.
We're really glad that you're our friend, and this is a friendship that'll never ever end.
Did you miss me? This is the Firefly Funhouse. This is my special place. Oh, that just warms my soul. I mean, we're gonna have so much fun here. But don't worry, there's still a lot of darkness in this old noggin.
So what do you say? You want to see my secret?
Mortal kings are ruling castles. Welcome to my world of fun. Lions settle into sockets. Flip the switch and watch them run. Yowie wowie.
The Fiend is gone.
He's got the whole world in his hands.
The face inside is right beneath your skin. The face inside is right beneath your skin. The face inside is right beneath your skin. Beneath my skin.
We're here.
There's no easy way to start the show. I am your host, Lee Walker. This is Perched on the Top Rope, and as you listened to the beginning, you already know Terry Funk and Windham Rotunda, aka Bray Wyatt, have both passed away. Terry Funk passed away 2 days ago, and Windham Rotunda had passed away earlier today. When I did Tuesday's show, I said this would be a AEW all-in predictions show. And then Terry Funk passed away, and it was going to be, okay, I can do AEW All-In predictions, followed with a tribute to Terry Funk. And literally as I was getting ready to do this show, Triple H had tweeted out, just received a call from WWE Hall of Famer Mike Rotunda, who informed us of the tragic news that our WWE family member for life, Windham Rotunda, also known as Bray Wyatt, unexpectedly passed away earlier today. Our thoughts are with his family, and we ask that everyone respect their privacy at this time. When it comes to Terry Funk and the news of his passing, we had known that his health was declining, but even declining health doesn't make anything easier. And for Bray Wyatt, we had heard through wrestling dirt sheets and everything that Windham Rotunda had basically life-threatening issues and health scare type deal, which is why we haven't seen him in a while in WWE. A joking part for Terry Funk is that we knew him for retiring a lot. However, the man had accolades like crazy. Whether you knew him in All Japan Pro Wrestling, WWF, WCW, International Wrestling Association of Japan, ECW, you know, he was part of Total Nonstop Action. He just did a lot in his career. You know, I'll go through the list of championships: All Japan Pro Wrestling, World's Strongest, Tag Detrimental League with Dory Funk Jr., World's Strongest Tag Detrimental League Technical Award, Team Play Award, Service Medal Award, Technique Award, 86, 87, Excellent Team Award, 1999. Championship Wrestling from Florida, NWA Florida Heavyweight Champion one time, Tag Team Championship twice with Dory Funk Jr., a Florida Television Championship one time, North American Tag Team Champion with Dory Funk Jr., the NWA Southern Heavyweight Championship. When it comes to ECW, he was an ECW World Heavyweight Champion twice and a World TV Champion once. Georgia Championship Wrestling, one-time Tag Team Championship with Dory Funk Jr., the Television Champion. When it came to WCW, United States Heavyweight Champion twice, WCW Hardcore Champion 3 times. He was actually part of the WCW Hall of Fame class of 1995, believe it or not. He's also a Juggalo World Heavyweight Champion for Juggalo Championship Wrestling, which is ICP's stuff. When it comes to WWE, he's a one-time WWF Tag Team Champion with Cactus Jack, and he was part of the WWE Class Hall of Fame of 2009. So for me as a fan, I didn't get to see Terry Funk until WWF, when he was Chainsaw Charlie, and they said he was Terry Funk, and I didn't really know him. But I do remember him in WCW the later years, you know, during the Hardcore Championship run. You know, and guys like Bam Bam Bigelow and Raven and stuff like that were in WCW. But I remember him in ECW. I remember Terry Funk for more of the hardcore style or extreme style of wrestling. You know, the stories that Mick Foley would tell, or, you know, the matches that WWF would show of, you know, the clips from their death matches and things like that. And personally, I was never a fan of the death matches, but I was a fan of Terry Funk because He felt really unorthodox to me in his style, with the hardcore style, or extreme style, however you want to refer to it. But that's all I knew from him, unless in the later years when I went back and watched him in NWA, in early WCW, and things to that nature. Then I got to see a different style of him, which I hadn't seen before, because like I said, I'd always seen Terry Funk as part of this extreme wrestling, but it was always kind of weird because I never knew how old he was. You know, to me, Terry always looked older than what he was. And I attribute that as the wrestling lifestyle that he led. The hardcore matches and things to that nature. Very tough on the body and the mind. And fans, I'm sorry if this seems unorganized. I had a show planned out, like I said, and then everything just changed when Terry passed away, and then it just got worse with the news literally breaking that Windham Rotunda, Bray Wyatt, had passed away. When it came to Terry Funk, though, I loved what he did. I loved the fact that he stuck to ECW. I mean, we saw him bounce around to WWF, WCW and stuff during the Monday Night Wars, but I think the best work we saw out of him was ECW. Folks, I'm going to read some tweets and whatnot. The first is coming from Sylvester Stallone, who was a friend of Terry Funk. Rest in peace, Terry Funk, a great wrestler, a witty man, tough as leather. You were one of a kind. This is from Mick Foley. Terry Funk is gone. I talked to Terry's daughter, Brandy, who gave me the awful news. He was my mentor, my idol, one of my closest friends. He was the greatest wrestler I ever saw. If you get the chance, look up a Terry Funk match or a Terry Funk promo and give thanks to this incredible man who gave so much for so long to so many. There will never be another like him. May God bless Terry, his friends, family, and all who loved him. R.I.P. my dear friend. It was honored to know you. CM Punk cut something great after AEW Collision taping. There is a little piece of this man in each and every single one of you here today. I stand on my shoulders of giants, and today we lost one. His brother, Dory Funk Jr., my brother Terry Funk, was all in with life and loved pro wrestling and his fans. Terry has been blessed with two beautiful, loving, and supportive daughters. All my love to my brother Terry. Crowbar from WCW. I was a huge fan of Terry Funk. Became an even bigger fan watching him in ECW. Having a program with him for a little that included a match at Starrcade is as surreal now as it was then. Thank you for giving me the impossible memory and experience, legend. Rest in peace, Terry. Ricky Morton. Funk you forever. Rest in paradise, my friend. The Dirty Funker, Terry Funk. Triple H. Every night in cities all over the world, Terry Funk left it all in the ring for our business and for the fans. An icon of our industry. My thoughts are with Terry's family, friends, and fans. WWE Sami Zayn. Terry Funk was a truly unique performer for the ages that inspired and influenced so many, myself included. And there was a passion and a sense of chaos in his work that was so beautiful to watch. My condolences to his friends and family. R.I.P. John Layfield, JBL. One of the reasons I got into the business was Terry Funk. Love you, Texas legend. R.I.P. Lex Luger, one of a kind. Thank you, Terry Funk. You will be greatly missed. Prayers and condolences to his entire family. Taz. I'm very sad to hear of the passing of a true legend and a great person, Terry Funk. Several of us had the honor and pleasure of being at his Double Cross Ranch many years ago after a show in Amarillo. I'll never forget that. Words cannot explain how Terry was just great on so many levels. Natty Neidhart, Natalia, no matter what generation of wrestling you grew up with, I've never heard anyone say a bad word about Terry Funk. He was universally respected and loved. Terry knew what was important in this life. The way that you treat people. Thinking of Terry and his family tonight. WWE Hall of Famer Jake the Snake Roberts said to learn that we lost the great Terry Funk, an unbelievable performer whose passion for our industry was unmatched. Rest in peace, Terry. Hulk Hogan. God bless Terry Funk. Only love for you, my brother. Sean Waltman. Terry Funk was my favorite Flair nemesis. This is the last one I'm going to read, as it is Onita. And Onita is known for having that death match where he goes in to try and pull out and save Terry Funk from getting the C4 explosions at the end of the match. Terry Funk is like an older brother to me and a master. Without him, I wouldn't be who I am today. I freeloaded at his house for about a month. He helped me out a lot. I have many memories. My deepest condolences to his family. When it comes to Bray Wyatt, aka Windham Rotunda, I was very fortunate enough to meet him in Albany, New York. This was during the time that he had been released from WWE, and shortly after he went back to WWE. When it comes to his accolades, in Florida Championship Wrestling, he was the FCW Florida Tag Team Champion with his brother Bo Rotunda, who we know as Bo Dallas. And when it comes to championships, he's a one-time WWE Champion, a two-time WWE Universal Champion, a one-time WWE Raw Tag Team Champion with Matt Hardy, a one-time WWE SmackDown Tag Team Champion with Randy Orton and Luke Harper, as they had the rules set in place where they could rotate who defends the championships. Otherwise known as the Freebird rule, because the Fabulous Freebirds were the first one to create that, being a trio group, winning the tag team championships. They had all three of them defend them at random times. This one's rough for me, having met Bray Wyatt. Having met the whole family, realistically. He had a son born May of 2019. He had already had 2 daughters, so 3 kids are without their dad. Braun Strowman is the godfather to his son. We had heard he had had an undisclosed illness that he'd been battling since February and reportedly had been life-threatening. But we do have this news, and it is from Sean Rassap of Fightful. I was given permission to reveal that earlier this year, Windham Rotunda, aka Bray Wyatt, got COVID that exacerbated heart issues. There was a lot of positive progress towards a return and his recovery. Unfortunately, today he suffered a heart attack and passed away. So there you have it, folks. Windham Rotunda passed away of a heart attack. When Bray Wyatt had the Wyatt family, I thought it was revolutionary. I thought it was a great, great thing that WWE had done. I was a huge fan of The Fiend. Bray Wyatt's mind for storytelling was just, it was genius. It was just truly, truly genius. And everything he was doing that he had his hands in with the storylines as Bray Wyatt and The Fiend was amazing. It was simply amazing. He brought back ring psychology like we hadn't seen since the Jake the Snake Roberts days, in my opinion. Jake the Snake was very good with ring psychology. Waylon's Mercy, who the Bray Wyatt character was seemingly taken from, great ring psychology, and Bray Wyatt had that great ring psychology. I'm going to read off wrestlers who have reacted to Bray Wyatt's death so far. I'm going to start with Alexa Bliss. I'm just in shock, extremely heartbroken, and at a loss for words. What can I say is what an amazing human being Windham is. Amazing friend and one of the most creative minds to ever walk the earth. Windham, you've brought so much joy and happiness to everyone around you. It's going to take me some time to really process this. Sending my love to the Rotunda family and JoJo. We love you, Windham. This is from Top Dollar. I can't believe this. Bray Wyatt was the reason I came to WrestleMania 30 in New Orleans. Working with him in Montreal and feeling that crowd reaction is one of the greatest memories in life. The world lost a true artist, a good man, and a great father. William Regal. Devastated to hear the passing of Windham Rotunda, Bray Wyatt. My deepest condolences to Mike, Bo, Barry, and all his family. Rest well, my friend. Mark Marrow. Saddened to hear Windham Rotunda, aka WWE Bray Wyatt, has passed away. My heart and prayers go out to his family, friends, and many loyal fans. R.I.P. Eric Bischoff. Thoughts and prayers to the Rotunda family. Bray Wyatt left us far too soon. Brody Lee's wife, Amanda. I have no words. I'm devastated. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I'm heartbroken over the news of Bray Wyatt's passing. Always had tremendous respect and love for him and the Rotunda family. Loved his presence, promos, in-ring work, connection with WWE Universe. Very unique, cool, and rare character, which is hard to create in our crazy world of pro wrestling. Still processing losing the GOAT Terry Funk yesterday, and now Bray today. My love, light, strength, and mana to the Rotunda family and Funk family during this tough and heartbreaking time. As always, thank you for the house. Matt Hardy. Absolutely shattered to learn that my friend Windham Rotunda has passed away. It's devastating to think he left us at only 36 years young. My condolences go out to his family, wife, and children. I'm so sorry, my compeer. Miss you already. Now, Matt Hardy was a tag team champion with Bray Wyatt in WWE. Damian Priest, horrible, lost a good soul today. Rhea Ripley, lost for words. R.I.P. Taz. Very sorry to hear of Bray Wyatt's passing. It's very sad. Unfortunately, I never got to know this man. But watching him perform, you can instantly tell he was extremely talented and creative. And more importantly, hearing how great of a person he was, my condolences to the family. Of the modern era of professional wrestling / sports entertainment, Bray Wyatt was hands down one of my favorite WWE Universe characters. And unfortunately, he is no longer here. Windham Rotunda, Bray Wyatt, the Fiend. I hope you're up there in the ring with Luke Harper and Brody Lee, and I hope you're reunited with your friend again. May you both rest in peace. May Terry Funk rest in peace. Fans, if you want to watch the episodes, it's YouTube at Perched on the Top Rope. The podcast is on Apple at Perched on the Top Rope. I was supposed to do an all-in show today, folks, for predictions. I'll have that out Saturday now instead. I'm going to change how I end the show tonight. And it's a quote from Jerry Lawler after Owen Hart passed away. Don't ever leave home without telling your loved ones how you feel about them. Ladies and gentlemen, try and have a good night. But we've heard from Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful.com, who posted on Twitter, I was given permission to reveal that earlier this year, Windham Rotunda, Bray Wyatt, got COVID and exacerbated a heart issue. There was a lot of positive progress